One characteristic of the modern world is massive permanent migration of people from one place to another. People seek to change where they live for a variety of reasons. Some of these involve forces which impel a person to leave a place. These are called push factors because they have the effect of making a person want to go somewhere else. These include natural disasters, famine, and war. There are other forces called pull factors, which attract people to a place. In other words, these are qualities about the destination that are interesting and valuable to the migrant. These include higher standard of living, which refers to the quality of housing, and other factors like food, medical care, or running water. It often has to do with employment opportunities, which include the number and kinds of jobs available and the rate of pay. Another factor which is very important to migrants involves safety issues, including police and fire protection, and the availability of emergency medical care. Migrants have many different backgrounds. Some are desperately poor, while others are more affluent. Whatever their background, migrants seek a better life. Joanna Brown, a teacher at Stonehill International School, is one such migrant. Here she explains some of the reasons she left the United States, where she was born and raised.
So I decided to go to South America to learn Spanish, and I ended up just going there to teach English. Okay, so once
Like most migrants,
made
Joanna
my way
was
to
concerned
Ecuador,
with the kind of employment she could obtain.
about 2 months in, my roommate informed me of basically these international schools, which I had no knowledge of. I mean, I think I knew there were international schools, but I had no idea that they weren't related to or directly related to the embassies or the military. So my roommate said, you know, I went to one of these schools. If you have a teaching certification from the United States, then you can be a teacher at these schools and you can be making 3 times what you're making right now in Ecuador. So I thought, well, why don't I do that? So I went and applied at 3 different international schools in Ecuador and got interviews at all of them and ended up getting a job at an international school there as a local hire. So then I returned to Ecuador for the following year and ended up teaching at that international school.
Many assume that migrants, who usually have a different mother tongue and different customs from that of their destination, resist pressures to assimilate to their new home. However, for migrants like Ms. Brown, the opportunity to learn about different cultures actually pulled her to Ecuador.
So upon living abroad, I realized that I love new experiences and change, that I'm easily adaptable, and I really enjoy learning about new cultures and meeting new people and experiencing new languages. So.
This documentary has explained some of the forces which lead to migration from one place to another. These consist of both push and pull factors, and these forces act on both the less affluent and the more well-to-do. While these factors involve necessities like decent food, personal safety, and employment opportunities, to name a few, they can also include differences in language and culture, which are hindrances to some, but which are highly valued by people such as Joanna Brown.